Welcome to the most unique podcast in the world. It's the Menacing Podcast. Please join us each week, twice a week, and make sure you join in on the conversation on Facebook, Menacing Podcast.
And we are your three hosts, the most menacing beings in podcasting. And if you want to look us up on X, formerly known as Twitter, our handle is at Menacing Podcast.
And prepare to be menaced by our wit, our charm, and our menacingness. So you can hit us up by email if social media is not your thing. Looking at you, Brent. menacingpodcast@gmail.com. And find us anywhere podcasts are available.
I'm the one that finds the evil way. I'm like, there it is.
There it is. That's from...
Yeah. Whoa.
That's pretty good.
On?
So,
What was I saying? Oh, my will. I would make a will like a teenage boy. I would make sure that halfway through my funeral procession, somebody would like have a string to where either my arm would pop up or like I would just sit up randomly. But then I would want it filmed and put on like
Live streamed to YouTube?
Yeah, submitted to like
America's Funniest
Yeah,
Home
exactly.
Videos.
Yeah. And then I
Would they be able to show that though since you're actually dead?
if it's in my will. Yeah.
They're like, well, we don't usually show this, but he wrote it in his will.
Yeah.
That's a legally binding document. We have to show it.
The courts have to show it because
Tom Bergeron is like, our hands are tied.
it's weird because he won $100,000, but he's not here to collect it.
Your wife's there, ready to collect it.
She's like, finally, he did something right.
This is the best thing he ever did for our family.
is this going to happen soon or like later
Dying.
down the road?
We'll talk about that off air.
Oh, okay. You said Tom Berger. I'm like, is he going to be alive by the time Brent dies?
Well,
probably not.
Brent's
Right.
He's getting up there.
All
Well,
right.
I mean, we all know that.
He's closer to death than
than us.
us for sure. Well, I don't know. Lifestyle wise, he might be.
I don't know. You guys are
Right,
you guys are flirting with Grim Reaper right now.
You know what? I like to keep him guessing.
Yeah. Old Grimmy boy is showing a little bit of leg.
Do you know how much time he's wasted around my house? Like this guy. I got 5 other calls I've been putting off because I've been waiting for this guy.
He's eating another donut. Let's go.
He gets an alert every time I place a Dunkin' order. Dude, oh, you got lucky, pal. I got another place I gotta be.
Every time you place a DoorDash, it just goes right to the Grim Reaper.
You know, he's my DoorDash delivery guy every time. Oh, this is my side gig. You got lucky. You're living another day.
Hello, Russ. Oh, how do you know my name?
You've been my DoorDash guy.
I like the getup. The whole like I can't see your face really.
You know, not enough
It's
people
mysterious.
carry a scythe around.
Gets dangerous out on them streets.
Just in case there's a wheat farm nearby that you got to go and
Harvest.
harvest. Yeah.
Cut down, if you will.
Yeah, cut down.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? He's a good Boy Scout. Always prepared.
Always. Isn't that the motto of the Boy
Yes,
Scouts?
I
Always
think
be
so.
prepared.
Yep.
There's a joke there, but I'm self-censoring. I just want you to know. I'm keeping it PG on the podcast.
Why? It's the last one for the year.
I know, but
And menacing.
it's true. But I also try to hold myself at least to a higher standard. I don't hold you two to that standard,
Oh, we know.
but I hold myself to that standard.
You hold yourself to nothing.
And I'm not sure what the standard is.
Yeah.
But it's kind of on a whim.
Okay. It ebbs and flows.
It ebbs and flows.
It's like the tide.
It's actually based
Does it
off
go
of
with
the title.
the?
Yeah.
It goes with the phase of the moon.
It does, yeah.
Full moon. My standards are super low.
All bets are off. John, what are you
John, you
doing?
all right?
Well, no, you said it's the last show of the year. Are you sure about that? I thought we had one more before the year ended.
Oh, maybe we did.
Well, no, Wednesday is the first. So the
Wednesday
next
is the
time,
first.
the next time we
okay.
have an episode,
1, 2, 3.
and it'll be the first. So you think you're smarter than Brent of the year?
Nice.
We might get a surprise.
No, there won't be because you'd have to actually do that. And you could literally, you could have done it today.
Oh,
you could have literally done it at any time.
But I wanted to make it special because it's going to be your first time.
I just don't think you're
going to do it. And I want you
to
remember it.
I just don't think you're going to do it.
Okay, whatever,
I
man.
hope this podcast takes off in 2025. It's kind of a drag in 2024.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Get off the show.
I thought this was menacing.
Okay, well.
Yeah, but not to us.
Oh,
menacing to other people.
Oh,
Yeah.
but we're menacing to each other, right?
Well, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but not to us as a collective.
Yeah.
As a collective,
so I've gone too far.
You don't want to be
like
too
far.
line.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
crossed the line.
You don't want to be menacing to our hard work.
We don't insult this crappy show. We reserve our insults for an individual.
Yeah.
The idiots on the podcast.
Cannot wait for the first podcast of the new year.
I don't know what that means. What do you got?
Great.
Something planned?
I have no idea.
Brent and I have something planned.
It's weird because Brent doesn't seem to be on the same page. Guys, I have something a moment.
Oh, okay.
I just
Let this be the Russ show.
Well, you know what? What it always is. Wednesday's episode.
Narcissist.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, Wednesday show was great, Daddy.
I hate you. I hate this podcast.
Hey, easy.
Sorry, I crossed the line.
John.
I crossed the same
allowed
line
to
John did.
Sorry.
Wednesday's episode, we talked. I made the comment that every woman loves a charcuterie board.
Oh, yeah.
My wife told me that's not the case. She hates a charcuterie board, which was absolutely shocking to me because I was under the impression.
What?
What?
Pet? Yeah.
More drinks, sir.
The stroke. I was under the impression that she loved I literally bought her for Christmas a subscription to Charcuterie Board Monthly, where she gets a new charcuterie board every month.
Do you think she just doesn't get lumped in with all the other females? Like, no, I'm going to be different. I got to tell them this is not true.
That's not something a woman usually does.
But your wife is different. Like, she doesn't want to. She's different. She doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to be just like everyone else. She wants to stand out.
She also listens to the show, John.
She married me, I guess,
To be different.
I want to stand out and make regrettable decisions.
Her family is like, are you sure?
We warned you.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, my
At this
family
point,
really did warn my wife.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. My uncles did not pull back a punch. They're like, are you sure you want to, like, are you okay? Every time we saw him before we got married, are you good?
He doesn't even know rivers. He thinks the Avalanche River is a river.
They'd always have something snarky to say, and then we got married, and now they're like, "Oh no, we love her." I'm like, "Oh no, I know you love her. You want to replace? Like, I get it."
This is how a family is. Like, the woman is never good enough for the man. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What?
I'm sorry. No, sorry. The woman is. Sorry, the man is never good enough for the woman. Sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
That's how it is. Like, no, you're
awesome.
never. So I guess we're just pieces of junk.
Well,
Yeah. How did that one work?
yeah.
It's true though.
Yeah, it is true.
There's truth in it.
It's funny because all of our wives' dads will say that, and it's like, yeah, but so was that said about you?
My dad will also say that.
Because he's still waiting for something.
He's got my sister.
That-
You need something moved through the Sault Ste. Marie there.
Hey.
That's the Sulaks.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been up there.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. It's a nice little town.
Really isn't, though.
How do you know?
I've been there.
But you have a very bleak outlook on life.
Outside of the locks itself, it's kind of a dump.
Well, anything outside your house is a dump, you think? So.
Yeah,
come on
that's
now.
fair.
Yeah,
That's a
see?
fair point,
Come on.
actually.
If Russ goes into nature at all, he's like, this is dumpy.
Who made this?
He goes out in his yard. He goes, "Ugh, nature's all over me. Get away."
Yeah.
I can't believe this was a good idea.
Are you gonna mow that lawn? Or are you just no? I'm going back inside.
Going all natural.
Let's get some goats. Oh wait, that's more nature.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
And because goat milk? No, thank you.
Oh well.
Do you like goat milk?
I definitely like goat cheese. I don't think I've had goat
Goat cheese within moderation, though.
within moderation.
I can't do a lot. It's got that flavor that's like, this came out of a goat.
Next time you eat a charcuterie board. That came out of a cow.
Yeah, that's delicious. I love me some cows. Every part of them.
Moo.
Love me some cows.
But
Good
goats,
old fast. Wow. I guess we can't.
cows are known for their speed.
Yeah, they are. Have you ever seen one run? Neither have I.
Clearly, we can't talk today. That's what it is. So,
Speak for you guys yourselves. I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, easy
Which
there,
is-
burnt tongue. Come on now.
Which is really bizarre
Yeah,
because
it'll happen.
usually, if there's anybody messing up the English language on this podcast,
It is me.
it's
I
Brent.
meant to say grass-fed beef.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Not
Instead
fast.
of fast,
Oh,
Fast bred beef.
what an odd
I
thing
know,
to
right?
mix up.
Well, that's what it says on the McDonald's windows now.
Ew.
That's why I love going there.
Grass-fed patties. And then you bite into one, it's like, oh, the grass is still in it.
This isn't real food,
Please chew like a cow.
but it's delicious.
I don't get how they taste. They make this fake meat taste like meat.
No, I would never eat fake meat though.
No, you're not an Impossible Burger guy.
No, can't do it.
Oh,
There's a
and
difference.
their chicken. Ugh.
I shouldn't say can't do it because I think in the last episode I talked about having jackfruit, or
Yes.
one of the previous
Yes.
episodes, jackfruit instead of pulled pork.
Yeah, you were all about that. You're like,
It
"Oh,
was good. They did a good job with that.
It really
but
does taste like pork.
there's a difference between the like an Impossible Burger.
Well, it's
It's
crazy.
vegan.
Yeah.
I know.
I thought you were
that's-
all vegan over there.
me.
Yeah, you're
In
like-
what world would you consider me all vegan?
And none. But you're all like, oh, look at this jackfruit. I love it.
It's okay. I saw online one time someone was trying to say, "Oh, I got this like good, like healthy milk for you. It's strawberry milk."
Mm.
Mm.
And I'm thinking,
Yep.
Where's the udder on a strawberry? I don't remember seeing one. How do you milk?
Well, we
this?
talked about, was it you and I on our episode? We talked about chocolate milk.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we were all there because you had to get that cow in one of those.
Oh yeah, that's right. The little
Belts.
workout belts.
Oh,
Yeah.
work- So I just do it to the strawberry and same thing, right?
Same thing.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh my
pink
goodness.
cow. So the brown cow. How now, pink cow?
There you go.
How think, pink cow?
You
That's a tongue
you
twister.
never know what color animal you're gonna get on McDonald's farm.
That's true.
Old
Mm.
McDonald's, not
Old-
the new one.
Yeah.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Yeah.
E-I.
Yeah, yeah,
E-I-O.
oh, Cool.
You know.
So you have milk from a cow. You have coconut milk.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna
What
go
else-
through all the
Those
milks,
are
huh?
incredibly difficult to milk.
What is there?
Not as they don't have any
No, that gets a little tough.
udders.
Is there any other like milk that comes from anything
Boy,
else?
Yeah.
Almond.
Almond. Oh,
Those are easy. They're
almond
in,
milk,
right
yeah.
in the shape of the, you know.
Just need a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Cashew milk.
there's cashew.
There's a goat's milk too.
Yep.
If people like
Mhm.
goat's milk.
There's sheep milk.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
one
what
that
was I
not,
saying?
not really one that you're going to be finding at your local grocer.
I just read something about what
No, you didn't. You
is
colored a
made
picture.
from sheep milk. There's something. Hold, please.
What's
Hold,
made
please.
made
Oh,
made
sheep. I said sheet. Sheep. Sheep.
From sheep milk.
sheep
yeah.
milk.
sheet steel.
Sheet steel.
Sheep steel. That's right.
There you go.
What? Hold on.
Well, and then you have soy, and you have
Oh yeah, you do have soy
Oh.
milk.
Yeah.
Where's the soy milk come from?
soybean. Don't worry about it.
Soybean.
Mm.
Bean. Wow.
Bean.
Bean.
Let's go.
Wow, there's a
soy milk. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. I'm trying to think if there's any
Are we
other
really going to end the year talking about the different kinds of milk, though?
milk. Yes.
No, we can't. We
No,
can't.
I agree.
What is
Oh, of course you'd agree with him.
what is
What? Wow. Okay.
But
What
this
is-
podcast sucks.
what is did you find out what
I lost interest.
oh wow, that was
It didn't
there was
take long.
there was a cat video,
Yeah.
got lost in its eyes.
Cat milk.
Oh, that's dude, what? No.
You can milk any mammal, you know.
All right, easy there.
I'm just saying.
Kangaroo. They have milk, right? Yeah, probably.
They're marsupial, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Totally different.
Yeah, way different.
A bat. That's a mammal.
Lion's milk.
Bat milk.
There's lion's tea, lion's mane tea.
You get rabies from that.
Giraffe, probably. Yeah, maybe bull milk.
Elephant milk.
Elephant milk. Ooh.
Time out.
Yep.
You cannot get milk from a bull.
John, what do you have to say?
Well, there's female water bulls. There, I don't know.
Were you talking about a pit bull?
No,
Female pit bulls?
No.
I'm pretty sure he's talking about the male
Wildebeest?
version of a corn. A corn. There we go. Got it. Cow.
Corn milk.
Of a cow.
Corn milk is just creamed corn.
Ah, got you.
That's-
It works out.
yeah, that one.
So.
Cream.
Can we go back to
How?
corn from cow?
I don't know. He got fast.
Milking a male corn.
A male corn, yes. That's the only male thing that you can milk and get drinkable beverage.
Yes. Oh,
My
goodness.
word.
Well, is this how we want to end
No,
the year?
no, absolutely not.
No. To reflect back on 2024.
No, we
Oh.
shouldn't.
What's there to
maybe.
reflect back on?
He ruined it. I was going to say nothing, but that's
Oh,
okay.
there's nothing to reflect back on. Do you guys do anything for New Year's Eve?
Go to a hockey game.
Do you really?
Record a stupid podcast.
Oh, okay.
Not this
is
one.
not
Sorry.
on
Not
New
this
Year's
one.
Eve.
Different one.
That'll be on New Year's Day.
Okay. No, that's a different podcast.
Oh, you have a different podcast on the
Mhm.
side there? Oh, okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
John's thoughts.
More successful?
No.
Oh.
It's terrible.
Oh, okay.
It's just him. It's just the
me.
self memo.
Yeah.
And then pick up some corn, male corn, from
No.
the grocery store.
No, I go to a hockey game and they have fireworks inside, so that's pretty cool.
Inside?
Yeah. I mean, they're not shooting them off in the air,
Ah.
but pyrotechnics. You know.
Oh, okay.
But you get some loud boomers in there, and it's like, whoo, felt that in the chest.
Were they yelling, the boomers?
Yeah, they're crazy.
I bet.
Free healthcare. It's a shut up. It's weird.
Sounds more like Gen Z than
Yeah,
boomers.
well, no, because they want their Medicare or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
more sense. Yeah, yeah.
Social Security. Dude, I feel that in my chest. Calm down, dude. It's weird. But yeah, that's what we do. It's really fun. You, John? Caught him with ice in his teeth.
I
Yep.
drink.
Oh, hey, well, all right.
Celebratory drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One.
Do you have a particular one? You a champagne guy?
Whiskey. Straight up.
Champagne whiskey. Never had it.
It's pretty good, actually.
So you're...
It's actually whiskey milk.
That's
Chocolate.
what you get from grain.
I don't even know.
You don't know what one to take first. Whiskey, champagne, or are we talking?
Yeah, because I was still thinking about bubbly whiskey.
Oh,
Ooh. That doesn't sound very good.
this
No.
tickles and burns my nose all at the same time.
Way to end the year on a tickle burn.
That naturally,
That
that's how you
sounds
should.
like a Vegas trip. What? What do you do?
I don't do too much for New Year's. I'm
You're
New Year's
well,
Eve. I'm home by 9.
the thing is, what
I don't stay up to
Yeah.
ring in the New Year. Like when I was a kid, it was
Sure.
magical.
Yeah,
My dad would go out on the back deck and shoot his gun
sounds
at the
safe.
neighbors.
Yeah,
they were on the
get
property.
off my lawn.
No, we lived in the country. I could do that
Okay.
back in
Yeah.
when America
It
was America.
It was more fun when we were younger, and now it's just like, oh yeah, another.
Now it's a lot of work, and it's like
Well, I just want to go to bed, and
I can
That's
get
a lot of work.
I can get plastered any day of the week.
Yeah.
I don't
At
need
any
New
time.
Year's Eve.
and I only want to see Ryan Seacrest only so much, you know.
Do you actually watch the?
Oh,
It's on.
No, I don't ever watch that.
Did
I never found them entertaining, except when they play Frank Sinatra's New York, New York.
Oh yeah, that's the only good thing about it.
Yeah,
But then he's talking over, it and he kind of ruins it with his voice.
yeah, he
Mm.
does.
The thing did he have plastic surgery? He kind of looks weird.
In what world would I possibly know the answer to that question?
You know the answer.
You know the answer.
I have.
You are
you-
full of. I almost said useless, but it's useful information.
Well, now to you, it's useful.
yeah, exactly. Full, yes, useful.
You know, it's
Useful.
emphasizing between useless and useful.
Ah,
I have no idea.
Maybe he's just getting older.
Did I,
You could ask your phone.
did I tell you guys about my first experience watching the New Year's ball drop?
No.
What year was that? 1975.
Oh my gosh!
No, he was 10.
Oh yeah.
You took my
He did.
Planned ahead.
For that.
It was like 2003, but I had some friends. I never watched it, and I had some friends that are like, "Hey, let's watch the ball drop," and I'm like, "Dude, this is gonna be sweet." Like, yeah. We stayed up, and they're like, "All right, it's gonna drop," and it just like slowly slides down this pole, and you're like, I was like, "What in the world?" And it gets to the end, and it lights up the year that you are entering into, and it's like, guys, I was thinking like ball's gonna drop, it's gonna break, like there's gonna be some fireworks, something happening. No, nothing.
You know what they should do? That's a great point, Brent, because what they should do, it should be a disco ball coming down spinning.
Yeah. I mean, in New York, like, yeah.
With lights blaring out all
Yeah.
over, like just a giant party in New. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
not
it's
that.
nothing.
That's
Maybe we should do that. Like, we'll start putting on our own party.
Oh, right outside Russ's house.
install the ball right on the top of my house.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Somebody will slide down that pole, or the ball will. Don't worry about it.
All we got is John to slide down the pole. Sorry.
You could
folks.
dress me up in a sequence outfit, and I'll just woo, woo. I'll slide down that pole.
I can only imagine the complaints coming from the neighbors. I didn't mind the bright lights and the music, but that guy in the leotard, sequined leotard, I didn't understand it.
The light was supposed to be hitting me, so I could be a disco ball.
His sequined gown ripped. It was not family friendly. Some of those moves were.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to tap into some of my younger years.
This is a Christian neighborhood.
He went up Vanna White and came down.
Oh, all right.
They should definitely make it more of a party.
Oh
though.
yeah, absolutely.
One New Year's Eve, I was just staying home, and
Just one?
my sister was having a party.
Oh, okay.
One by choice. My sister was having a party, and I had gone out and bought myself a bunch of those delicious sparkling grape juices,
yeah,
non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
It was going to be lit. But
Getting silly off that sparkly grape juice.
my sister thought it would be hilarious
Mhm.
if they replaced most of the bottle with
Okay.
vodka,
Oh, there you go.
like
Okay.
flavored vodka, basically vodka that matched the flavor of the sparkling juice. And so there I am, and it was a great party, and solo party alone in my room there, whew, with what I thought was just a sparkling grape juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an idea for bringing in the new year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it later.
Can't you talk about it now?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I think it involves sparkling grape juice.
Oh,
boy.
okay.
All right. I'm not gonna. Well, I'd fall for that again.
Ooh. Go. Oh, out of the bottle this time. Okay. No class.
One bottle for each of us.
Oh, okay.
I do love that sparkling grape juice, though.
Yeah.
Whether it's white grape juice, red grape juice, the different flavor. They have a ton of flavors now.
We
Yeah.
do.
Thanks, science.
I love it. I'm on board for the sparkling juices.
And perhaps we should all get one.
Did you just like?
What are we
turn
gonna
into-
be? Are we gonna be spending New Year's Eve together?
Are we?
Well, we'll bring in the new year with that.
Wait, are you guys coming to the game? I don't know. I don't think you can bring your own drink into the game.
They don't have to know.
Yeah,
Or fair enough, they don't.
just saying for first episode of the new year.
Oh,
First-
there you go.
yeah,
Oh,
that-
okay.
Sure, this is what I wanted to do for New Year's.
I saw Sonic 3, by the way.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, how was it?
I liked it.
Did
that-
you
was
see
that-
1 and 2 as well?
Yes.
Was that the
Okay.
highlight of 2024 for you?
Yeah, I think it was.
Nice.
Well, no, it was
No?
Deadpool and Wolverine for sure.
You saw 1 and 2. You said.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Okay, how were those?
I liked them.
I was intrigued.
It's good entertainment.
Yeah. Okay.
Not quite like Conclave or whatever one you thought.
That was not good entertainment. I never said that was good entertainment. I, in
Oh.
fact, said it was the exact opposite.
What one did you say was good? Oh, Red One.
Red one.
Yes. But it was, I mean, took the fam and we watched it. It was good.
Nice.
Yeah. I just wanted to go just to like stick it to Mufasa. Like,
Yeah.
take it.
Who was out there asking for a Mufasa origin story?
I don't know.
I didn't even know there was one.
You didn't know about that one?
No, I did. I just didn't know there was. She was a Mufasa origin story. I'm like, really? That's what we're.
And you
They
go
made one up.
and you go straight to air quote live action and air quote.
Yeah, the live action kills me every time because
You mean your CGI?
all of it is still computer animated.
Yeah, yeah. Like just
And not
because,
even very good.
yeah, and just because it's not hand drawn doesn't mean it's live action.
There's a trend on social media now where it's basically, how did, somebody tell me how CGI went from this, and they show something like, usually it's like Lord of the Rings, the
Okay.
original trilogy, or something from, Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah,
Where the CGI was really good, and then they showed now, and it's like something from like The Hobbit or any other movie that has been made within the past 5 years.
so it's like,
10 years.
yeah, could have done a little bit better. Take your time.
Could have done a lot better.
Take your time. Just a little bit more time.
Guys, I probably could have drawn that better. Mine would have been all stick figures animated, but it would have been more realistic.
Yeah, it's. But I did actually. Sonic has a lot of CGI. I thought it.
Wait, because they couldn't get a hedgehog to.
Yeah, that was
A
well,
blue
not
hedgehog
a blue
to
one.
Okay.
Blue,
no.
red, black, and a yellow fox.
Hedgehog milk.
Mm.
That's nobody's tried that, have they? Is a hedgehog a mammal?
It might be
I don't know, it could be,
marsupial.
No, they have to have pouches.
Yeah, I think hedgehog. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Look it up.
I guess that's true. I give John such a hard time about looking up his own stuff.
What was that finger wag at me there?
No,
John?
I was just point. I was gonna actually ask you, like, what are you looking forward to in 2025 besides our new president?
Yeah. Okay. let's start that up.
No, we don't.
Oh,
need
a hedgehog is a spiny mammal. So yes, it is a mammal.
spiny mammal.
I've also been called
I
spiny.
was gonna say.
It belongs to the family Aranaceae.
I knew that.
Huh?
Porcupine.
Oh.
Porcupines?
Porcupine.
A prickle of porcupines? Is it a prickle of hedgehogs as well?
Pork, you pine.
Pork.
You pine. You pine.
It's a family. It's
You know what
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. There you go.
Sorry, back to our topic here of Sonic the Hedgehog.
yeah. It was good. CGI didn't. It wasn't like
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I do like the fact that Jim Carrey was a little still animated, not not CGI'd. He is animated in his
way of being
his being-
animated.
yes.
yes.
So that was fun.
I'm
That was-
with you.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun to see. I grew up watching Jim Carrey. I loved his how animated he would be in his movies and
Yeah,
how
you remember when he was like the comedy star?
yeah, and like how like the directors and everybody let him kind of be himself. But I think they did that with like Chris Farley and Robin Williams.
Why don't you bring that to the podcast? We try to let you be who you are, and you kind of dumb it down for the audience.
Yeah. Well, it's because every time I get loud, people go, "Oh, you need to back away from your mic, or it's too loud." All right, well, I'll just make the funny jokes and sit back and let the audience soak it in.
When are you going to start that this episode?
Oh, that's mean and hurtful.
It was intended to be.
I like your.
Thank
talking.
you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
What? Thank you. You're welcome.
Doctor.
Sorry, I anticipated the thank you already, so just in case you didn't say it.
Did you
so-
thank yourself?
I thanked myself
For me?
for
He
you.
also shook his own hand.
It was
He
like
That
fist
wasn't my
bumped.
hand.
It was
Oh,
what?
What?
Oh,
Ah.
no.
no,
Nope,
don't
don't do it.
delve into that.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Don't do it. That's
So
it.
Sonic the Hedgehog, huh?
Well, 2025 though.
No,
Kind
I
of-
didn't.
Yeah, I thought you were like, it's like,
I
oh,
didn't flip you off. What in the world is wrong with you?
We're not on the road. Get on the road. He'll give you.
Would have been hilarious, actually.
One gun salute.
It would be the most amazing thing you would have done in 2024 in this podcast.
Oh,
Would it have been? Have I been that lousy that would have been the pinnacle of?
I didn't want to.
No,
bring
you've been
it up or
lousy. You could
anything.
have been better. Just like me, I could have been better.
Yeah, I
too.
just curate all
Yeah.
of the trivia questions and.
Apparently
Can
not good
somebody
enough
please-
because he's still good at it.
Can somebody please email or write a comment and just glorify Russ for all of his hard work?
Nah.
He can't get enough. It would be wonderful just so that John and I can get a text later this week. Guys, have you seen the comments? Oh, did you see this email? I am so great.
I don't need people to comment because I can make up my own comments.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm the one who manages all of that.
Here, I'll comment. Russ, you've done somewhat swell.
Thank you, John. I
You're welcome.
appreciate your
Somewhat
kind words.
swell.
Yes.
I did see that. Oh, good night.
Greatness is not something that just comes naturally to most people, but you really have to reach out and grab it. And that's what I do.
Huh.
I feel like Qui-Gon Jinn had the perfect response to that.
Nope.
The ability to
He
speak
didn't. This
does
is
not
the
make
end
you
of the
intelligence.
podcast. Thank you for listening, folks.
Yeah, right. I did see.
Although, that could be for all of us.
Yeah. Fair point.
I did see though that Ryan Reynolds is in talks.
It's going to be Qui-Gon?
No,
Oh.
he's going to be in talks for Deadpool 4.
Really?
Yes.
Well, Disney's going to make Hugh Jackman do Wolverine until he's 90. With all
That's what we're going to do with Brent on this podcast.
Yeah. I'm going to be.
Jim Carrey used to be funny.
Just gonna be. It's just gonna be me repeating everything that I've already said.
We have like a line of like adrenaline shots. Nope, not yet, bud. We still need you.
Got EpiPens lined up.
Yes.
I do have something funny though. Real life.
Finally.
Yeah.
Okay. Might as well wait till the end of the podcast to share it.
No, so the I don't know when it was.
It was
Wednesday
so funny
night.
you forgot about it.
No, I don't. It was either
So
Wednesday.
funny. I forgot to laugh.
No, it was Wednesday night or
A Wednesday nighter.
Thursday night. My wife started making some dinner,
Okay.
and
As women should.
Yeah. whoa, I agreed way too quickly.
You did that one. Uh-oh.
I agreed way too quickly, and
Oh.
by that I meant wait, is autocorrect on? What's going on?
What's happening?
So my wife's making dinner, and my son goes, "Mom, what are we having?" She goes, "I'm making meatloaf," and he goes, "Oh, what's a meatloaf?" And she goes, "Well," and I
Self-explanatory.
and I was like, "But it's meat." He goes, "Oh, is it meat and loaf?" And my wife goes, "Yep." And I was like, "Whoa, hold on."
He's got his dad's sense of humor.
I was like, "Hold on, babe. Did you just agree that meatloaf is meat and loaf?" Like, no, it's not. It's just meat in a bread loaf shape.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no loaf in this. There's
No, you're not like
no,
cutting up a slice of slices of bread and putting it in there.
yeah, there's no loaf in this ingredient.
Oh my word! I just came up with a great idea though.
Oh,
Hear me out.
unfortunately,
Loaf
we
of
have
bread,
to.
slice it up, put it in a bread pan,
Uh-huh.
and put meat in between the slices. So you're making like a vertical sandwich in a bread pan, and you're
Oh.
cooking it. Thoughts on this, guys?
All right. All right.
I know neither of you have set foot in a kitchen before.
Yeah,
but,
no,
I
I avoid
is,
it like the plague, and unless
Absolutely.
I'm hungry.
No,
I do that
have.
for my own benefit and my wife's benefit.
Just to get water.
Yeah.
What's this container with all the X on it?
Mm.
I'm gonna put some of that in there. That's got a skull.
You know, that would
in,
be that would
goes in.
be pretty tasty, I think. If first of all, I'm picturing in my head a Scooby-Doo sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But like,
Yeah.
so it's the other way. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But even still, it's a Scooby-Doo sandwich.
Yep.
But depending on what you want on it, if you toast it, I think that would be.
Well, hold on here. So my family always did this thing. Have you ever heard of open face hamburgers?
No, but have you ever heard of an open palm slap?
Yes, you threaten that regularly. I'm quite.
I did not
familiar with
threaten it. Open-faced hamburgers.
So you take bread
Sure.
and you have
Probably
this
a bun.
meat mixture. So you do meat
Meat
with
mixture.
yeah. Listen. You take hamburger.
Some spam and
No.
some surprise
No,
meat.
sorry. It's just hamburger. But you put directly into it, you put ketchup and mustard,
Okay.
and you mix it, and then because that makes the meat very wet with those in it. Really, guys? Are you children? Brent is holding back his laughs because I said you make the meats wet.
What am I doing? Just staring at you.
You giggled a little internally.
Nothing happened.
Again,
So to offset the
I'm a teenager.
moistness,
Yes, Daddy.
you
Talk about your meatloaf, Daddy.
no stop
There you go.
stop with
Wow, just
cough right into your mic. You have the mute button on your mic.
Yeah.
But to offset the moistness, you put oatmeal into it,
Okay.
and you mix it up, get it to that nice consistency, and then you put it on the bread,
Sure.
and then you put it in the oven, and you toast it up nice and crisp and cook it. And
For some reason,
so this is kind
Oh,
of taking that concept
Okay.
and just putting it vertically
yeah.
instead of
Okay.
horizontally.
All right.
I
like
think
it.
it's a clever idea.
I think it is too.
I was gonna wonder if Meatloaf actually liked meatloaf.
Oh, I think so.
Mm.
That's probably why you got his name
Didn't he
Meatloaf.
die?
He did.
He did.
Of meatloaf, actually. He
Oh,
choked on a
oh,
meatloaf, I
oh,
heard.
It was a rough go.
Yeah. The ironic go.
Yeah. I just saw that somebody else passed.
Yeah, I did too.
It was an actor.
Yes.
For the life of me, I can't remember who it was though.
So glad you brought this up.
Well, you brought up the dead, so I thought maybe I'd contribute
Hold on.
with
okay.
my little
I
bit of
can,
knowledge that I
here.
that I had.
Actors who died recently.
It's like
Sean Connery. Okay.
Mm. still kicking.
Oh, teen actor Hudson Meek,
yeah,
who
that's not,
appeared in Baby Driver.
Nope.
You ever see Baby Driver? Oh,
Nope.
he died
Yes.
after falling from moving vehicle.
Oh my.
oh,
He's 16. That's sad.
what?
If they're older, it's not sad, but
My goodness.
If they're older now.
yeah, that's fine. Harry Connick Sr.
Oh no, Junior's dad.
He died in January.
That's not that recent. That's
No, that's
about a year ago.
Oh, Sean Connery. I see his picture right here. That was. Huh.
Let me see here.
No, it was.
I
it
saw
was
it,
like
yeah.
this week or last week or something.
Let's see. Here.
Okay. I'm not going to disable my ad blockers. Thank you very much.
Do it.
Apparently,
Live-
they don't
live
let you see
dangerously.
anything if you don't disable your ad blocker.
Why can't you just live curiously?
Steve Lawrence. That was earlier in the year, though.
No, this was
Do you know Steve Lawrence? Singer?
Martin Lawrence. Oh no.
No, he's a white guy.
Oh.
He and his wife toured with Sinatra.
Oh.
Bert the giant crocodile from Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, that's right. Oh
No, it wasn't it Crocodile Dundee that
No, it was
passed?
the
Oh,
alligator,
it was the alligator.
from. Well, wouldn't it be a crocodile, right?
The giant crocodile.
Yeah.
He died.
I thought it
90
was-
years old.
I thought it was actually
90?
90 years old.
and they say that they're the oldest dinosaurs. Pff, only living to 90.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
Step up your game.
That's
Okay, so I
impressive
thought it
from
was
human
actually
standards.
the guy that
I
played Crocodile.
thought so too.
Okay.
and I-
No,
Never
so if
mind.
you do this thing called read,
Yeah, then I actually
you would
died.
discover that
I didn't really. I was like, oh, that's sad. Keep moving.
You just saw a picture. You're like, oh, he
Yeah.
died.
Well, and it said 90, and I was like, man, dude lived a good life.
That's
All right.
right. He's got to be, what, in his 70s, though?
I think so.
What's his name? Who's the guy who played Crocodile Dundee?
I don't, man.
Paul Hogan.
Oh,
Paul
that's right.
Hogan.
I knew. Oh man.
I knew it was Paul. I
Did
didn't know
you?
if it was his first or
Oh.
last name.
Did you mean the Ricky Henderson who passed away?
Ricky, of course,
baseball
that's
legend.
the guy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, is that?
He
Okay.
died.
I have no idea who that is.
No,
Oh.
it was Crocodile Dundee.
That's not a crocodile. This is a crocodile.
I think he said that one time
Oh,
to the crocodile. That's probably why he passed.
That's you call
Man,
yourself
sad.
a crocodile? I know a crocodile lived to 240 years old.
Yeah,
You're nothing. You're nothing but a baby
exactly. Well, now he's probably a set of boots
or a handbag.
for Paul Hogan.
So the boots?
Could you imagine? I
Set
want to
boots
commemorate him. Make him into a pair of boots.
for me.
Make him the rest of him into a knife handle. Actually,
My wife needs a clutch.
give me his teeth.
Give me his teeth. Well, he did wear teeth on his hat.
That's true. He
So,
did. Yeah.
He might put it on a necklace.
I
Or
need a new
kilo
necklace.
choker.
I need a new hat.
Yeah.
You know what gets me is all all the things that we kind of grew up with are like, oh, this is now 20.
They're all dying.
They're all 30 years old, or this is like now 20 years old.
Isn't
like,
it? What's the
oh.
worst is when you hear a song come on the radio and it's a banger from your childhood, and all of a sudden they're like, these are the classics. Or my nephew who's like, oh, this is classical music.
Yeah. Or the generation now, it's like, what's Facebook? Oh.
Yeah, Facebook isn't a thing for young people
it's
anymore.
not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can we just pause for a second?
What's that?
Russ said banger.
Yeah,
Like-
that means a.
I know what it means.
A banger in the mouth, yeah.
I know what it means.
No context whatsoever.
It doesn't need context. Does it really? Nah, doesn't need anything. Continue. Sorry. No,
It's
sorry.
just it was just weird to hear you use lingo that some of the kids use.
Well, I'm young and hip.
Well, you don't have a hip.
I've got the Riz.
Do you?
I haven't had to have hip surgery yet.
Oh my goodness! Speaking of that, I haven't had. Speaking of Riz, my adult hockey team, the team that I'm on, we went to go play at a big arena in our area.
Oh.
And while we were there, I asked a couple of the workers a question. They walked away. Actually, I think it was where the water, like where we could fill up our water bottles without like having to go all over the arena. And then they came back and they started talking to me. A couple young ladies. They started talking. They're like, "Hey, did you guys find it?" And I was like, "Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate your help." They're like, "Oh, is there anything else that we can do or get for you?" And blah blah blah. And I'm thinking to myself, "Yeah, I'd love some whiskey." But they're not going to bring that to me. So whatever, keep going. My captain's younger daughter was there, who's like, I think 13, and she like whispers to her dad, "Oh wow, he's trying to really rizz up those girls." And I was like, "What?" Being polite is rizz?
That's
like
sus.
Yeah,
That's sus,
I was
man.
actually. I was like, "Oh, whoa!" I was like, "That's sus. Don't throw that shade at me. Don't throw that shade at my."
Speaking of things we mess up when we speak,
Yeah.
earlier I did mention I corrected John with kangaroos are marsupials. While they are marsupials are also mammals.
Oh,
So you could get milk from them.
gosh, we're back to that.
Come full circle for the end of the podcast, folks.
Is it really the end?
It is.
I'm gonna try to milk
dang
it.
Should we wish?
I was going to say some couples.
We already have. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Some couples are choosing to live in separate homes instead. Wow. Apparently, I can't talk either. Some couples are
read.
choosing to live in separate homes as a strategy to preserve their relationships.
In separate homes.
Separate homes.
That's a bit extreme because it used to be separate. This is a special end of the year.
It is,
episode,
actually.
so we
it
can
is,
go
yeah,
long.
yeah.
It used to be
It's
separate.
okay for you, huh?
Yeah, I've got all the Riz.
He ain't sus.
Well,
Thanks. It used to be separate beds,
because you finally got rid of the van.
which actually funny. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Well,
Gone, but
but glad
Forgotten.
glad it's coming.
stars we've lost.
There you go.
2024. Well, but actually, it's funny because my grandma advocates for couples sleeping in separate beds, even so far as sleeping in separate rooms.
Wow.
I'd be interested. She thinks it's good for the marriage.
Huh.
Well, and this arrangement, often called living apart together, helps couples stay close.
Of course,
while-
that's what it's called.
I know, right? It helps couples stay close while avoiding cohabitation challenges, reducing conflict, maintaining individuality, enhancing romance. Don't know how that works on your part. Avoiding financial stress and respect health or mental well-being.
But how do you avoid conflict, but only because you're literally just avoiding it.
Yeah.
You're not actually, it's not actually helping the conflict, because then when you see that person, you're like, these are all the things I
Yeah.
hate.
Also,
Was it written by a woman? Which would be ironic because aren't they for communication?
also too, I can't
No,
afford
that
two.
had to have been written by a man.
I
Oh,
can't
that
afford
was.
2 homes.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
that's-
guy doesn't actually have a home. She gets the house. You get like a studio.
Oh.
You get the dog house, am I right,
Ah,
fellas?
alright. And you can make it any way you want to, so it'd be kind of a cool dog.
Have you
house.
seen there are some people with the dog houses like built into the under stair portion of their
for the
house?
love.
They got like TVs in there, and it's
For the
like,
dog?
For the dog.
Yeah, sure.
Now, rumor has it that have you ever heard of Bluey, the
Yes.
animated show?
Oh,
Very funny. I thought it was
And emotional too, though. I feel.
well, I didn't realize it was for kids until I started watching it, and I was like, oh, this is for kids. I only saw clips of it, and I thought it
sure.
was
He's like,
on social media. And it was hilarious. I would watch clips, and I was like, this is funny.
I'm pretty sure it's like for ages 6 and up. So that,
Oh, I'm up.
yeah, we're up.
well,
Yeah, we can
yeah.
watch it.
I'm 6 and up.
Yeah.
But supposedly they use colors that dogs can see.
Okay.
We tried watching it with our dog, who is part blue healer.
Oh.
I thought he was. Or I should say, he thought it was stereotyping a bit.
Very, very true.
We don't all sound Australian.
Real quick before I got a text from my wife yesterday.
Oh boy, another bag one.
No, it was.
Bad one.
It was referencing a past
Oh.
episode.
Oh, okay.
I locked these things away to bring
Gotcha.
them back up.
So
Useful information.
So I get this text from my wife, just kind of out of the blue. She goes,
Bluey.
"Nope." She goes, "I miss you," and I said, "No, you don't."
Oh,
And she started typing, and I typed out. I was like, "You just miss what I bring," and she goes,
what is that, by the way?
"Hold on, I'm gonna finish."
Oh, okay.
Because it was kind of like an ellipse. I had a dot dot dot.
Ah,
I was like, "You just miss my body heat," and she goes, "LOL," and that's it.
so you were right.
Yeah,
you were right.
It's like, I got. Don't tell me that you miss me. You
Yeah,
just,
how are women okay with separate? Well, because if they're in separate houses, they can crank
they
the
can
heat
crank
up to
that, yeah.
92,
Or they have like 5 blankets on the bed. And they're like, oh, I'm so warm.
and
now.
the heat cranked up to
Yeah,
92.
yeah.
They'll be like, it's literally freezing in here.
It's like an
I'm so
embalming place. Oh gosh,
Are we in the tropics?
what is going on? Do you have a dehumidifier in here?
Is this
No.
Wouldn't it be a humidifier?
Or yeah, well, I would be asking for a dehumidifier.
Well,
but
absolutely.
Yeah, but
No, we
yeah,
are
they
the-
would.
Are we in
they
the
would probably.
rainforest?
Yeah,
No, we are the humidifier.
yeah.
Oh,
The
wow, that is
hu-
deep.
Humidifier. Ooh,
Humidifier.
Humidifier.
That doesn't quite. Oh, there you said it right.
Yeah.
Humidifier.
Folks, we are at the end of this episode, but we do wish you a happy new year from all of us at the Menacing Podcast, except Brent. I don't think you celebrate New Year.
Why wouldn't I celebrate New
Isn't
Year?
it Hanukkah still?
No. Well, I mean, it is still Hanukkah, but
Oh,
So you still celebrate Hanukkah through the New Year, right?
do you celebrate New Year's?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. No, I'll be celebrating Hanukkah. through
Does
the New
that
Year.
trump New Year's then?
Yeah.
You're not allowed
It's a
to
holiday.
celebrate New Year.
I like where this is going. I think that Christmas should celebrate it for 6 days too.
I
Just like-
wish that were the
So
case.
it's like Hanukkah.
Well, we have the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah. I've seen trees up for months.
Oh, I'm just
Calm
talking
down.
about because I don't want to work during that time.
Naturally, yeah,
that's
that
what
would
I'm
be a
saying.
lot
Like, I just
that
wanted
would
6
be-
days off because
We should have the 12 days of Christmas off
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I agree. We should.
so we can bring our love
Not just Christmas.
Eight
Okay, sorry.
maids of milking.
Because think about it. You have Christmas Eve all the way through the New Year. It's a great time to reset and get ready for the New Year. Why do companies need to be, we got to work? No, you don't have to. You don't have to work.
Just the commercialization of
It's
America.
just-
Yeah. By the way, I did watch Home Alone, and I'm totally on board with Kevin. He was being treated unfairly. His attitude was wrong, but I understand.
Okay. Duly noted.
Yeah. Look
And
at what you did, you little jerk.
submit, folks, your questions for the New Year edition of the Menace of the what is it? What do we call it? So you think you're smarter than Brent?
Russ.
It's
Oh,
not going to be. There is in no case is it going to be so you think you're smarter than Russ, because
Okay.
that would involve you two yahoos
Whoa.
doing something.
I would not use Yahoo.
Sorry, that's a derogatory term.
I would
My
use like
apologies.
Bing or Google, maybe.
Oh, you'd use Bing.
MSN.
Apple
maybe.
Intelligence, maybe.
Can you
Yeah.
still search with Yahoo?
I have
Yeah,
no
okay,
idea.
don't know.
I might go to my MySpace and see what's going on.
It's going to be a special episode in 2025, the first one.
I like
Oh, yeah.
it. Let's bring
You think
let's
you're
bring our
smarter
A
than
game.
Brent, John, and Russ.
2024 went out with a whimper. We'll bring it in with a
We'll all
Roar.
have questions for each
Roar.
other.
Like a round table of questions.
I like this.
Hmm.
Mm.
I don't believe it's going to happen.
Who
but
was the crocodile guy who died at the end of 2024?
It wasn't a guy. It was the
Oh, sorry.
crocodile.
Yeah, sorry, crocodile. Sorry.
I don't think the crocodile had a name.
It was
Dudley.
Yes.
Why? No.
No idea. I just made that up.
Dudley Do Right. There you go.
Hey, this is our crocodile, Dudley. Dudley the crocodile.
Cuddly Dudley.
Cuddly Dudley.
Nobody.
He's a blanket old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.